Buckingham Palace. British royals live and work in Buckingham Palace in London. The massive edifice and sprawling gardens are major UK ceremonial and political landmarks and tourist destinations. Buckingham Palace is relatively modern for a monarchy that dates back almost a millennium. Before Buckingham Palace wasn't originally London's royal palace. London's royal residence from 1531 until 1837 was St. James. St. James, quarter-mile from Buckingham Palace, houses royals. Tourists can visit Buckingham Palace. Royals have owned Westminster's Buckingham Palace for nearly 400 years. William the Conqueror and Westminster Abbey monks owned Tyburn River marshland. James, I acquired a royal garden. James wanted silk from the 4-acre Mulberry Grove. Silkworms feed only on mulberry trees. John Sheffield bought the house in 1698 after various owners. Duke of Buckingham, he named the palace Buckingham House. Sheffield built a new house on the land in the early 1700s after finding the old one outmoded. William Wynd and John Fitch erected Buckingham House circa 1705. Buckingham House was briefly considered for the British Museum, but its owners requested €300,000 an expensive fee at the time. The Queen a Euro trademark S House. Sir Charles Sheffield sold Buckingham House to George III in 1761. £73000. Queen Charlotte and their children were to live there. The Queen's house was named when his family moved in. In 1820, George IV replaced George III. George IV was old to be king. Sick at 60, he became king. He wanted Buckingham House as the royal residence because he grew up there. John Nash planned the addition and remodeling. John Nash renews. Nash completed Bathstone U-shaped Buckingham House after George IV's illness. Added north, south, and west wings. East wings rebuilt. The architect built a triumphal arch in the courtyard of the new palace to wow guests. After George IV's 1830 death, British rulers fired Nash despite court adulation. Why? Budget. Nash's masterpiece cost British taxpayers over £400,000. In 1830, George IV's brother William IV refused to visit Buckingham Palace. Clarence Palace. William IV proposed Buckingham Palace after Parliament burned in the 1830s. Refused. Parliament made Buckingham Palace royal in 1833 €34. Victoria William IV's niece was Buckingham Palace's first royal occupant. Buckingham Palace now. After relocating into the new palace, Queen Victoria complained that foreign dignitaries had no space. In 1845, Edward Blore enclosed Nash's eastern courtyard for apartments and ballrooms. Hyde Park got Buckingham Palace's triumphal arch €1853 1901. Her son Edward VII restored the palace's interior. Buckingham Palace hosts many ceremonies and dinners for Queen Elizabeth II since 1952. 775 rooms €19 staterooms, 52 royal and guest beds, 188 staff bedrooms, 92 offices, and 78 baths occupy the 830,000 square foot edifice. Britain's constitutional monarchy's Queen is ceremonial. Parliament legislates, the Prime Minister enforces. The Queen uses Buckingham Palace. Queen Elizabeth II entertained international leaders at the palace.